Few can agree on exactly when the Troubles started. For some it's the 5th of October 1968, just a few months after I was born, when the police used force to break up a civil rights march in Derry, Londonderry. People on the ground that day said things would never be the same again. For others it's the week in August 1969 which saw riots right across Northern Ireland culminate in 8 deaths, including 2 not far from here, together with hundreds injured or made homeless, and the resulting deployment of the British Army on our streets to try to keep the peace. Some would even point to earlier killings in 1966 as the true beginning. But why was it called the Troubles? Well, there has been conflict and disagreement for hundreds of years in Ireland, and this is not the first time we have used the name. The Troubles was also used to describe the years from 1912 to 1923, from the Ulster Crisis to the Irish Civil War. In August '69, one of our newspapers, the Irish News, described the violence across Northern Ireland as the worst flare-up since the 1921 Troubles, and soon every journalist was using the term. It may even have been used as far back as the rebellion in 1798, and there are a couple of plausible reasons for the name. For hundreds of years, and is still the case today, much news was carried by word of mouth, and much of the violence and rioting occurred in the towns and cities. So when people in rural areas were talking to friends and neighbours, they would say, "Did you hear about the trouble up in Belfast, or Dublin, or wherever?" And as the incidents became more common, they amalgamated into the Troubles. Alternatively, when we go to wakes and funerals, we would console a grieving family by saying, "I'm sorry for your loss," or "sorry for your trouble." And as the violence intensifies and the death toll increases, there are more funerals, and so more troubles for people to endure. While some say a name like the Troubles seems insufficient to describe the scale of the violence that we lived through, the term remained popular as it does not attach blame to any one side, and so could be used neutrally. At the end of the day, we will never really know, but it is certainly a name which is indelibly linked to Belfast and Northern Ireland, and one of great curiosity for visitors from around the world.